And then all of a sudden you see like this team band together. No matter how many people are Bronco fans booing them, they come together and they say, look, we're going to run this plan. We're together. We're the same people who want to work together and believe together. We have a leader. We have a mission. We're going to go do this. And it was a trip because I started to see the elements of what God's been teaching us through this Relentless series. If you're new, we've been walking through the last couple weeks a series called Relentless. And the whole point of it is this. A lot of people make New Year's resolutions in January. And it's like, oh, I'm going to do this. And 2 weeks later, they're not doing any of it. And we've been wanting to teach you what does it require for you to be able to live a life that doesn't make resolutions, but is relentless to serve God and to have your life count for more than just you. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor. Come on, look at your neighbor and say, neighbor. Being relentless means my life is not about me. That's what it is, friends. It's a place where you've come to decide that life does not have to just be about you. So I want to recap. First thing, when you guys want to be relentless, you got to have a burden. Everybody say burden. You get a godly burden for something that's wrong, something that's not right. If you the Niners, the thing that ain't right is that the other team has more points than you. I don't know what it is that's a burden for you, but I know that God will always give you a burden. We've been walking through Nehemiah's story. In Nehemiah chapter 2, I'd like to invite you, if you brought a Bible tonight, please open it up to Nehemiah chapter 2. We're going to continue our study in that chapter and draw everything out of that part of God's word that we can tonight. If you're taking notes, why don't you go ahead and write down at the top of your notes tonight, oh, what was the phrase I wanted you to write down? I'll tell you in a minute. I'll remember in a second. I can't remember right now. I'm like Rick Perry. And that's for 3 of you. But